Marc. I'm a senior studying political science and history. This is my first time in Istanbul, so I'm just excited to learn more about the committee's process and the city as well. That's pretty much it.
I'm Rebba. I'm a senior as well, and I'm studying sociology and policy studies. I'm also part of the Houston Urban Lab program, and I guess I've watched the Olympics, but you don't really know the work that goes behind it as far as like the politics and the bid process. So it'd be really interesting to learn more about that and just to kind of see how you guys are almost like selling your city in this process. Not selling, but like advertising.
The reason I chose event management industry, it was the Olympics. When I was 8, I watched several Olympics, opening ceremony of course, and I was surprised very much. So I think there was something miracle. So always I keep watching Olympics and ceremonies and everything. Now I understand it's not about opening ceremony, you know, there's big stuff behind it. Yes, please.
I'm a sophomore studying political science and economics. I'm with the London group. So my project is using the Olympics as a case study for if and how global cities bring political, social, and business elites together, and whether or not they have some kind of coherent, conscious agenda. So kind of looking at how they all interact, how does the Olympics enable them to work their own goals within nationalistic goals or international goals. So it'd be very interesting to see the social structure of the Olympic Games versus the London Games, because London is a very aristocratic, more hierarchical city. And I don't know if that's true in Istanbul, so it'd be a very different experience.
Yes. Lots of things to do with the public and business part together. So actually, we are in the first phase, all right? So you should keep your expectations a bit low. So we're not in the game yet, but I hope we are going to do. We are just in technical part regarding menus, small plans, and you know we are getting there. So I hope we can host you again when we are going to candidate city. So our plan will be much more detailed, so maybe for you especially. Yes. It's second phase for us actually.
My name is Izzy. I'm a sophomore. I'm studying environmental engineering and policy studies, and I'm part of the London group. And I'm looking at how London is trying to make the Olympics sustainable. So how they're trying to reduce the amount of water or energy and they're using in their games, and also after the Olympics, how they're going to maintain the buildings and how they can justify building these huge stadiums, which hopefully they'll use again after the Olympics, and seeing how they're planning on doing that. So it's not just all these empty shells.